Okay, so 20 years of concerts, and what do I have to show for it? What's in here, what's in here, and what's in here? Well, now thanks to a new South Bay company, we can add to that list.
What time is it, brother?
Family? Yeah, that's my hard rockin' dad.
Boss time!
Friends? The occasional total stranger? Rob Lowe? Behind every stub
Bruce fist pounded me at this show, and it was all cut in the Jumbotron.
is an incredible story.
He fist pounded me at this one, too. Actually, I caught it on cell phone. We won tickets to this show.
And a memory that's everlasting.
My wife and I flew all the way to Philadelphia, and we were front row for Dave Matthews and Tim Reynolds.
In most cases.
This show, I don't remember.
Which is what makes Stub Stories so appealing.
That's why we called the company Stub Stories Apparel, because every stub tells a story.
Jackie Balestra and Dawn McConaughey have found a way to capture those moments.
We started with t-shirts,
Yes.
and within like 3 days of ordering samples, she's like, we should do masks.
With a new company that celebrates the music.
That's such a great conversation starter. People come up to you, they'll, I've met several people that have actually been to the shows of the ticket I'm wearing.
By putting that old ticket stub to everyday use.
It's history, you know, so and these are collectibles.
With a portion of every sale benefiting local youth musicians.
For every item we sell, we're going to donate $1 to the South Bay Music Connection.
Kids who will one day be at the level of a Jack Tracy or a Charisse Ray. Both graciously showed off their Stub Stories apparel. Now it's time to show off mine.
When you have a stack of stubs at home, do you know how difficult it is to select the ones that are going to go on the shirts?
Yeah, yeah.
There's the sentimental shows, like my first date with my wife, Billy Joel at Hollywood Bowl 2014. This is all I have to show for it. But we made up for it years later by celebrating our engagement with Billy at New York's Madison Square Garden. There's the monumental concerts. This is one of Tom Petty's last shows before he died. Same with Chris Cornell. And what about the big name shows in small venues, like Metallica at the Fonda Theater, Aerosmith at the Whiskey, Billie Eilish at the Troubadour, or the Killers in North Park, San Diego. Not to mention the historic acts. And the shows we've traveled across country for. In the end, when it came to choosing my stub story,
You told me that your very first concert was Billy Joel and Elton John.
I went with a little nostalgia.
So we made you up a shirt and a
Wow.
mask from Doug's very first concert.
And a little something out of my family tree.
This is an actual ticket stub from Woodstock. Doug's father went to Woodstock and he still had the tickets.
My dad was the fool who paid to go to Woodstock.
Right, because after the first day it was free. And
You made him a
we
mug.
made him a mug.
Like it. Thank you so much. This is great.
Oh, thank you.
I've got my matching shirt and mask. Stub Stories can be found exclusively through Etsy. Just Google search Stub Stories Apparel. In the meantime, now till November 20th, use the code KTLA15 for 15% off your order. First concert, how about that?